here at the Rescue Ranch, we have that. We've been having that for a couple of years now. So we have Positive Reinforcement Trainer of the Year. We have information about it on ResqRanch.org. We've had it up there for a couple of years, and you just show us a cute little video of what you're capable of doing, and then it doesn't matter if it's your dog or cat or horse or goldfish. If you taught them how to do something cute, send it in. And then next year, maybe you will be chosen to be the Rescue Ranch Positive Reinforcement Horse Trainer of the Year. But I'm super excited to bring that award to you today. But first, we're going to see what horses are here to hang out with us. And what we have this is Natalia. Natalia is a 2-year-old wild Mustang filly that we adopted last year. And we've been doing only positive reinforcement with her, which means a lot of protected contact. This is a wild animal, and all youngsters tend to be a little bit rambunctious. There is her partner in crime, cute little chili face over there, who is peeking around to see if she could be a part of the conversation. So that's pretty funny, but they're being a little forward. They're being a little pushy in their mannerisms, pawing at the gate and things like that. She's a big, scary animal. I don't know, she might hurt me, right? So I need her to just be calm over there in her space, and then we can hang out in a few minutes after she has a little bit of time to settle down. So in the meantime, let's direct our attention to our #1 volunteer trainer. This is Miss Patty. And she has been coming here for almost 3 years, you guys, at least 2 or 3 times a week for almost 3 years. And she took the horse training master class more than once, and has been here and helped teach a lot of the classes and students and everything that have just come through here over the last 2.5 years. So I just wanted to really thank you for doing all of that.
Oh, it's been my pleasure, believe me.
You have just done a really amazing job. It's been incredible to watch you, and so inspiring to see you take the information in, even though you were sort of trained in a different way at other horse rescues before you came to this one. Mm-hmm. So I was just wondering if you could tell people a little bit about that.
Well, I spent 4 years working at another horse rescue, learning just all about horses, and I had no experience at all when I started with horses, but I always knew I loved them, so I wanted to learn, and I learned a lot about grooming and feeding them and mucking, of course, and all of that kind of thing, and some about training. And we did a lot of very gentle training, but it wasn't really positive reinforcement. It was much more on the negative side, especially if the horse was misbehaving. So I loved really coming to work here and be able to learn how to do it from the positive side all the time, and learning that every single time that you interact with a horse, even just looking at them, that's training.
It is. You're always training.
You're always training.
Always training. If you're anywhere near them, you are training them. You are having some kind of an influence on their behavior. And that is an amazing thing. It's like a superpower, right? Because you're actually horse training way more of the time when you're interacting. And so that is why, scientifically speaking, positive reinforcement is the fastest way. So people always think it's faster to just get after them with the flag or get after them with the lunge whip. And that is absolutely not true, as proven over and over again by 100 years of science and all the awesome, amazing dolphin and marine mammal trainers out there who have shown us up. And so horse people, we got some catching up to do, because they are smoking us when it comes to animal training. You have no idea. So we wanted to take a moment to introduce you to Patty so that we could thank her for all of her work that she has done here for us, and so appreciative, so grateful. And it really just, I think, struck me, Patty, last weekend when you were in the round pen and you were working with Oliver and Rowan. So she's working with 2 horses that are loose, free, right? So no halters, no lead ropes, no everything. So, people really talk about Liberty training, but Liberty training is a foundation for positive reinforcement, right? So Liberty training is a part of that, of course, right? And so anybody who has experience with Liberty training knows that that is a awesome way to go, but you have to partner that also with positive reinforcement so that you have boundaries for safety, right? So little kids aren't getting hurt and people aren't getting knocked over and things like that. Not everybody has the capability to run real fast if a 1,000-pound horse decides to do a quick pivot, right?
Yeah.
So safety first, always at the Rescue Ranch. So what I saw you doing that was just so impressive to me is, so you were engaged, you were able to completely engage two separate animals, a gelding and a mare, both dominant herd, so they have a lot of motivation to ignore her and go boss around everybody, which they have the choice to do, right? So we're not putting them in a round pen separate from everybody else. There's ability for them to just completely blow her off and go in and hang out with their pals in front of the fans because it's hot outside. So she was so exciting to them. She was so rewarding to them that they were like following her around and like, oh, Patty, what's she doing? What she's got for us? And getting scratches and getting special loving. And it was just so neat. And then when I knew that you had really absorbed all the lessons that I think the most important lessons you need to know about positive reinforcement is when I caught you out of the corner of my eye. I don't know if you knew I saw you or not, but you did exactly what we talked about, which is that when the horse leaves, when the horse is no longer here, right? Nobody's
relax. Maybe take time to do a few of your squats.
right.
Or some stretches.
Absolutely.
And just wait for a little bit. If you have built a good relationship with them, they'll come back.
Yeah, of course they will. Yeah. So on that note, why don't we go grab a cone to see if we can change the energy up out here and see if any of them will want to come and play and interact with the cone. Anything else, Patty, while we're waiting for that cone, that you would like to say about the impact that being here and doing this work and learning about this? Could you tell people what that means to you?
Well, actually, I was surprised when I first started here because I came in with the impression that a lot of people have, I think, is that positive reinforcement is just feeding all the time. You give them food for everything. And so it took me a little while to really kind of realize and catch on to the fact that that's not true. It's much more a situation of forming a good relationship with your horse, like making a new friend. And you do that by respecting them and respecting their opinion and asking them, ordering them what to do. And when you form that good relationship, then like when you go out with your best friends and stuff, you can ask them for something and they're willing to give it to you.
Yeah, because you built up a relationship, right?
And it doesn't have to depend on food. We use food sometimes, but definitely not always.
No, sometimes you get just little pets and rubs and scratches.
Sometimes a hug.
Yeah, so it's that physical interaction is also a very powerful motivator for horses. So people do think it. I agree with you. I think that's one of the biggest pitfalls that I see with people trying to use positive reinforcement is it's not taught in a way that enforces boundaries.
Yeah.
Really, I think that you're going to want to be able to interact. The first step is my pre-flight checklist, right? Making sure fun, freedom, friends, food, that they're comfortable. There's all those things that we already talk about. But then you have to start out with them in protected contact. In fact, I would challenge. I'm going to do a challenge. I'm going to do a 7-day challenge right now. Okay? I'm going to do a 7-day challenge. If you, between now and the next Sunday, if you show me in a video that you can completely groom your whole horse without a halter or lead rope or being tied up, just like in a stall or in a pen or in a corral, and I mean curry, pick all 4 feet, fly spray, right, all those things, and you send me that in a video clip, I will send you a free copy of the Horse Training Masterclass just for you. So there you go. So put your email down below, email us and ask about it. So there's that for you guys. So I'm so grateful too that Natalia is back, and that's the other thing. You be grateful. Be grateful you get to be around horses. I think especially sometimes people at the higher levels, they forget to maybe have as much gratitude as they should for the honor and privilege. They can just spend all day playing with horses. Well, the rest of us schmucks have to go to work, right, and pay bills and stuff, right? They're just playing games all the time. So, so I just am very grateful that we have this place and that it's taken a while to get here. It took 11 years to find it, and 2.5 years to make it suitable for company. Yeah, and so now we're here. It's a new chapter. We're going to be doing horse kids camps, training camps starting as soon as the school year begins on Tuesday evenings from starting at 4:30. So definitely look into that. And on that note, I just want to show you my true appreciation for watching you work with both Oliver and Rowan and engaging both of those animals so vibrantly, right? They just were so happy. Not just one horse, people, 2 horses, okay? 2 horses she kept engaged. They were following her. They kept their heads nice and low. They were moving in unison. I mean, you talk about liberty training. It was a thing of beauty to see. And then even more for me was that when they did walk off and kind of lose interest for just a moment, Patty did exactly what the life coach for people with pets tells you. The one and only life coach for people with pets is that you need to also take care of your physical self if you want to take great care of your animals. It's just as important that your mental health is where it's supposed to be and your physical health is supposed to be, to make sure that you stay safe. Again, this is a big, giant wild animal. Could be a wild animal. And so we want to safety first. And so one of the ways is to make sure we're always checking in, taking a deep breath, doing a squat, doing a stretch. And just like Patty said earlier, which you already saw, she said they're going to come right back. And, you know, she did. And that's what they did too. I saw them walk off, and then I saw you catch yourself, and then they came right back, and it was just a thing of beauty to watch that dance between you and both those horses in that liberty setting. So I wanted to give you a little something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is I, Dr. Gina Queston, founder of the ResqRanch, proudly present to Miss Patty Wood, Positive Reinforcement Trainer of the Year on this day, August 17th of 2025. So this is in recognition of the amazing work and time and dedication that you've had to learning positive reinforcement here with us at the ResqRanch, and you deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, you're welcome. Natalia says, I like it too.
The horses deserve most of the credit.
Come here, babe. Girl. Good. Turn. Back. Good. Over. Good. Over. Good. Pretty good.
Good girl.
Pretty good. We could have turned it into something else. What we wanted to do was we wanted to see if we could put a halter on Dixie. But Dixie said, I'm out of here, people. And we have to be like, okay, you know, because that's what we do. So we didn't force the issue with Dixie. So what we're going to do is go ahead and turn off the live stream and work with who's here, and we'll take a video of that you can catch on one of our other days, one of our Friday videos. So please be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, or however all that works. And we really need somebody to come and volunteer here, a high school student, to come and film these Tuesday night classes. So if you are in high school or you just have an interest in film and videography, we really need a videographer. So if you or someone you know, especially someone who has a drone, would be interested in doing some video for that, for us, we are in desperate need of that. So please email us, info@resqranch.org. Otherwise, have a beautiful Sunday, everybody. Be grateful and be happy. And we are gonna get to training, and we'll see you right here next time.